Hello everyone, welcome to my video presentation about the mathematicians and their contribution. Again, I am Jerome Lejon, BS Ed Math 1 Batch 1. And good day also to our instructor of this subject, Mathematics in the Modern World, Mr. Ryan Labrador. Okay, I have here written in this visual the three mathematicians that I am going to discuss about their contribution. I have here the first one is Kenneth Appeal, Adrian Maria Legendary, and Carl Friedrich Gauss. Okay? So, before I am going to discuss about their contributions in the field of mathematics, I am discuss first about their lives. No? So, okay, welcome again to my video presentation about the mathematicians and their contributions in the field of mathematics. Number 1, Kenneth Appeal. Who is Kenneth Appeal? Kenneth Appeal was an American mathematician, best known his part in proving the four-color theory. Okay? And he was a mathematics professor at the University of Illinois from 1961 to 1993. Another one, Kenneth Appeal, a mathematician who was the first to use a computer to prove a major mathematical theorem. So it means this mathematician was the first one to use a computer to make him prove the a major mathematical theorem. So that is his life, no, of Kenneth Appeal. And what are contributions of Kenneth Appeal in the field of mathematics? Okay. His contribution in the field of mathematics are, he contributed for his work in topology. So, therefore, he contributed this kind of work, no? And topology, that branch of mathematics that explores certain properties of geometric figures. So, topology is a branch of mathematics that explores certain properties of geometric figures. So, what other his contribution? Okay? His biggest contribution, or therefore, this is Kenneth Appeal contribution or biggest contributions and accomplishments in the field of mathematics. What is this? Is that was proving what he is proved. What he was going to prove. The four-color theorem. Um, therefore, the biggest contribution and accomplishments of Kenneth Appeal, it is that was proving the four-color theorem. When? In 1976 with Wolfgang Haken. So therefore, that's contributions. So, Kenneth Appeal has his biggest contribution and accomplishments about the four-color theorem. So, he is a mathematician. That's why Kenneth Appeal belonged to a mathematicians. No? Because he contributed some. No? Because he has contributed, no, to the field of mathematics. So let's proceed to my number 2 mathematicians. Okay? Adrian Marie Legendary or Legendre, 1752 to 1833. How is Adrian Marie Legendary? When his birthday, charot. No? Adrian Marie Legendary, he was born on September 18, 1752 and died on January 10, 1833 at Paris, France. Okay? What are legendary contributions in the field of mathematics? Okay? His important work is treatise on elliptic functions. This is one of his important work in the field of mathematics. It is a treatise on elliptic functions. What is another one? In 1786, Legendary took up research on elliptic integrals. So not only elliptic functions, but he proceeded to he make a research about on elliptic integrals. No? So another one, he reduced elliptic integrals. So he reduced no, the elliptic integrals into how? To three standard forms now known by his name. So in 1786 he took up research on elliptic integrals, but afterwards he reduced it into the elliptic integrals into three standards, no, that known by his name. What is another one? legendary polynomials are a system of complete and orthogonal polynomials with a vast number of mathematical properties and numerous applications. Now, so let's proceed to the legendary transformations. Therefore, legendary has its transformation. So, legendary transformation is an involutive transformation in the real-valued convex functions of one real variable. And physical problems, it is used to convert functions of one quantity into functions of the conjugate quantity. No? So, from one function or one quantity, so he transformed it into conjugate quantity. That's all about the contributions and legendary transformations. Now let's proceed to the other last one, the last the last one that I have listed in this one, mathematicians that I have chosen to be discussed this time. This is a Carl Friedrich Gauss in 1777 up to 1855. Okay? Who is Gauss or Carl Friedrich Gauss? He is a German mathematician. So, it means that he was born in Germany. Because why? Because he called a German mathematician. So, therefore, he came from Germany. And physicists who made significant contribution to many fields in mathematics and science. So, not only in the mathematics he contributed, but in other also, no? He contributed also in the science, no? The field of science. Then he is often described as the prince of mathematicians. So therefore, Carl Friedrich Gauss also described as the prince of mathematicians. So that is his life, no? Now let's proceed about his contribution. About his contribution in the field of mathematics. So, his contributions are, his main contribution are number theory, so geometry or geometry, probability theory, and astronomy. So therefore, that is his main contributions. So it means that he has also non-main contributions, right? So now let's proceed to the second one. He discovered a mathematical formula to find all regular polygons that can be constructed using only straight edge in compass. Okay? So therefore, Carl Friedrich Gauss, he discovered a formula or mathematical formula how to find irregular polygons, no? That can be constructed using only straight edge in compass, and found 31. So he found 31. Gauss found 31 by discovering a mathematical formula. So he found 31 using this mathematical formula. So therefore, no? Then following 31, following the 17-sided figure are the 51, 85, 255, 257, and so on and so forth. And 4, 294, 967, 295-sided figures. So therefore, these are discoveries of Gauss, no? Because he's the one discovered a mathematical formula to find that regular polygons, no? In another one, he recognized that he could build 50 pairs of numbers that sum up to 101. Okay, so Gauss recognized that 50 pairs of numbers, it will be resulted, or the answer is 101. So he recognized that one. So he gave us an example. 100 plus 1 equal 100 plus 1 is 101. So one pair of number. Okay? Because he stated here that he recognized 50, or he could build 50 pairs of numbers that sum up to 101. His example here is 100 plus 1 100 plus 1 is equal to 101. 99 plus 2 is 101, and more and more. And after a minute, he had calculated the answer is 5040. No? After a minute, or after he recognizing the 50 pairs of numbers that sums up to 101, he calculated it and it resulted to 5,040. Okay, so the last contribution that he has in the field of mathematics is he is also the first one to find any kind of a pattern and the occurrence of prime numbers. So Gauss also is one or first one that find any kind of a pattern in the occurrence of prime numbers. No? So that's all the contributions of the three mathematicians that I have chosen, that I have chosen this time to be discussed. And thank you so much for watching and listening.